Okay, so today is Father's Day. Morning, Nuna. There's Storm over there and all my other babies. I did a deep cleaning over here. She's going to tell everybody. Good morning, good morning. So, today is Father's Day. And I'm out here getting everything ready. Got the hot tub cleaned and going. Got the whole back patio. Normally, I'll let the dogs run, but today I have them fenced off because we are having company. And I am just so proud of the work me and my husband have done back here to make it a cozy, comfy, and wonderful area. We have all of our planters and that, some of them up off the ground. The epazote, papalo, cepiche, and a couple other herbs growing down here. We've got beautiful, beautiful roses here. Let's see. These are the Pope John Paul roses. Oh my goodness. And today we have a beautiful one that's blooming. And then we have up here some petunias and that are growing. We have some dahlias that we had planted. This is a blue girl rose, a new rose. The calla lilies are looking kind of sad because of all the rain. I had to move them out of the water because they don't like a lot of water. But they're coming back. They're getting dry. Lots and lots of pretty dahlias. Just waiting for the flowers. And then we have another Pope John Paul hybrid tuberose over here with a lot of little buds. It's going to be beautiful when they all bloom. And I'm hoping to add more plants here. Maybe another shelf up here of plants that come over. And let's see. We've got the bar cleaned up. We've got the little cookout here too for like hamburgers and stuff on the flat grill. We got the other grill ready. Got the propane hooked up. And then in here, we've been working really, really, really hard in here to try to get it ready. We've been putting up shelves and I've been trying to clean and dust. I got here a mobile island-ish kind of thing. It's actually it was meant for inside the house, but we brought it out here. We put some tires on it or put some wheels on it to lift it up. And it does great with being able to store stuff. And again, I needed a place where if I needed to cook or prep or something, I needed kind of like a mobile table. We've been hanging some other stuff up in here. We did end up getting the water, fresh water for over here. You push that down and of course water comes out. So we have fresh, clean water instead of using rainwater for everything. And like I said, we've been hanging up some more things and getting everything all neat and tidy. So today for Father's Day, what are we doing? Well, I am actually going to be out here cooking for the first time. We tried it out in our last video, making like a little bit of carne asada and stuff like that. But this video, I'm actually going to be, what am I cooking? I'm going to be cooking tamales out here. And I'm going to be cooking mole out here. So it's going to be exciting. I have definitely got to keep an eye on everything. And what I'm going to do is I have dry wood down here. And I actually am going to kind of start with the charcoal. And apart from charcoal to kind of keep everything going and hot, I have the natural tumbleweeds over here in here to get it started. So, and then I did have some smaller pieces of wood that I'm going to put on top. And I'm using charcoal and wood because I want to keep the heat at a constant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it up pretty high. And then I'm going to let it kind of even out because I don't want a whole lot of big flames. So I'm starting it now, and I'm just gonna let it burn. And of course it's gonna get a little smoky. Gonna put some of the bigger logs off on the side and put the smaller logs right in the middle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this start and kind of burn up, and I'll put some more wood on it because, like I said, I don't want to cook with just this new wild fire. I want it to get established and hot. So what I'm gonna do upstairs, I'm gonna go upstairs and I've got to wash and get the turkey ready because I'm just gonna boil it a little bit. I want to be able to get some turkey juice to mix in with the mole, and I still do want to cook the rest of the turkey out once it's like almost halfway cooked into the mole sauce itself. And I've got to go upstairs and start making some tamales. I am just making some pork red tamales. And then I'm also going to do like just regular food, like macaroni and cheese. We're going to have hot dogs, hamburgers, stuff like that. But yep. So I am really, really excited and tickled to be able to now come down and cook down here. Now the only thing that is a problem that we still need to work on is getting some exhaust for the smoke. Yep. So what we're planning on doing is we're going to look around for some hood vents, some bigger hood vents like for the kitchen, because there is a plug here, and we're going to actually install a hood vent so that way this smoke here, when it rises, it'll be sucked out. So right now it's not a problem because there's nobody down here. It's just me, and you know, we're just getting the fire started, and of course you're going to have smoke. So all right, so happy Father's Day to all the dads, fathers of all kinds of kids, two-legged kids, four-legged kids. You know, there's a bunch of different kinds of dads out there. My dad is up in heaven, and I'm wishing him the greatest Father's Day. Miss you, my dad. Miss you. But yeah, for all those who aren't with their dads today, yeah, just do a little prayer and let your dad know that you're still thinking of him. All right. Whew. Didn't mean to get emotional this early in the morning, but I've got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of surprises. My husband is on his way to work right now. And it was funny. He was like, where's my presents? Where's my presents? Where's my presents? And yeah, I told him not till later. But all right, we'll be back. Okay, so it's just been a little bit. I went up and washed the turkey. We have turkey neck, leg, and wing in here. Not a lot of people like mole with a breast. So we just did, you know what, I'm going to take this one out of here for now. So as you can see, the coals are getting hot. The coals are getting red hot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the turkey on this one. And I'm just going to kind of even it out a little bit. This one right here is going, and I'm going to go upstairs and make some tamales. But I'm gonna get ready. This is until we get some like wood tools. This is kind of what I've been using to move the wood and the coals and that. It's been doing okay. It's very long, so I'm not getting my hand and my face in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the turkey on, and I'm gonna watch it because I just want it to cook a little bit. I don't want to cook it a lot because I'll be taking my geez, I can't even remember what they're called. The clay pot over there, and I'll be doing the sauce. Well, my sister's actually making the sauce. This is the funny thing. I don't eat mole. I've tried it a little bit. I did not really like it. You know, some people do, some people don't. But every time I've ever tried to make it, I never make it right because I don't taste it. So my younger sister, she likes mole, and she's actually making the sauce. And whenever she's done making the sauce, I'm gonna go pick it up, and then I'm gonna cook the sauce with the turkey. Yep. You know what? Tamales I'm making, I love them. I can eat them and I can taste them, but just never been a really, really big fan of mole. But that's okay. People have their likes and dislikes, and I just have not had a taste for it, unfortunately. But I said we've got lots of good stuff we're making because we want everybody to be happy. And right now I'm just getting ready to put turkey on. There's just turkey, some water, and salt in there. Okay, so I got my pot on, and I'm going to try to get the heat more concentrated in the back where the pot is. There we go. I don't want all this stuff coming up in front because it can be dangerous. So I just try to keep it facing toward the back. And let's see. I'll put my metal plate here so if my hot tongs won't burn that. But all right, it's like between 8:30 and 9. So I'll let that cook for about an hour or so. Again, it's not going to be too long, but I'll come down and check it in about 30 minutes. So now, going up to make tamales and to get me a Mountain Dew. I need a Mountain Dew. Whew. See all the smoke? Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do something about the smoke up there. But as of right now, everything looks awesome. Awesome, awesome. And actually, I have an idea. So these are ceramic tile plates. And I was kind of seeing the stuff out here spark. So because I'm going to be going upstairs in the kitchen, will that fit on both? Let me see. Let me see. I'm thinking. Because I don't want to leave this. See the sparks? I don't want to leave that without something maybe in front of it. There's not a whole lot to catch fire down here, but what do they say? It's better safe than sorry. So I'm gonna put those right there, and I'm gonna, let's see, what can I put in front of them so they don't fall? Oh, what? I have my little pots. Ew. Ew. Smoky. It's so smoky. Oh, I knew I had another pot over there. These pots and stuff here are my grandma and grandpa's pots. They love cooking with cast iron and porcelain. So, all right. Definitely don't want to see ants. Okay, so there, this is safe now. So, and it's also concentrating the heat more over here. So this right here is where I'm going to be putting my tamales. I'm going to go upstairs and make some tamales. And then this right here is where we're doing the turkey. So once the turkey's done, I can just place it over here. And these are for oil. So I'm going to set this here. Now that it's nice and not raining, we can use this area more because the rain usually will kind of moisten over there. But yeah, so this looks good. All right, so I don't have to worry about ashes or anything flying out really, and anything catching on fire. Kind of contained. I'll be down to check on it, but ooh, that's giving off some great heat. All right, I gotta go make some tamales. And grab me a soda. See that right there? You hear that pop? And you can see just a few stuff like kind of flew, but not too much. So, yep. I need what I need. And this is so funny because I need to put an outdoor camera and hang it like somewhere up here so I can focus over here or over this way and watch when I'm not down here to see if anything does happen. I'm actually going to, wow, that's already boiling. Well, not boiling, but it's getting hot. All right, so I'm okay with that being like there because like I said, I only want it cooked a little bit. And I'm heading back upstairs. Beautiful Father's Day, beautiful Father's Day. Okay, so it's going on 10 o'clock. I am getting ready. I've checked the turkey. It's halfway down. I'm going to move it over here. And I put on some beans. I've got them down here just kind of cooking slow. They're just going to kind of hang out there all day. I don't have a top to it, so I just put aluminum. But I did add some stuff over here to keep it nice and hot. And then I'm going to get ready to go to my sister's and pick up the mole. And I still got to do tamales. Okay, so holy shit. Father's Day, I'm trying to make mole. Guess what the fuck happens? So, it was hung up here. And I'm not sure whenever it got hung up if when it touched like the bottom it got cracked. But I seen a crack, kind of like this. And I went to go put cowl on it. And my hand went through it. So, see, it's got cowl. I was putting cowl on it. And my freaking whole hand went through it. So, it's a good thing that I did not cook with it, because that would have been a disaster. So, yeah, I think that because we hung it up here, and it like hit the wall a couple times, that it got cracked. Yeah, see, I was trying to put cowl on the bottom of it. Just like I put cowl on the bottom of my beans. So, shit. Okay, so I know I did not show the part where I got the mole. Mole is in here. I went and got it. My sister blended it and tasted it and stuff. It's in here. And I had the turkey cooking with it, but now I put the mole to the side. I took all the meat out. Woo! We got some popping going on. I've got one container here of legs and neck. That's what Heriberto likes, legs and neck. Marl likes wings. He's a wing guy. So we've got one here for Marl, one here for Eddie for Father's Day. And what else? So I've got to get the fire going back on for the beans. The beans are still just kind of simmering. I've got a whole head of cabbage here. I cored it and filled it with butter, salt, and pepper. Let it cook slow, low and slow. I also got some corn on the cob over here. I've got some macaroni and cheese upstairs. I'm still working on the tamales. Those are probably going to be the last things I do, but I got everything iced down, all the drinks and stuff, and just trying to do some chores and getting everything ready. But I've got to go work on those tamales. All right. Finally got the tamales done. Okay, so the cooking is just about done, at least on my end. So just check the tamales. Carmen, what time is it? Okay, 4:15. So we got the tamales and they look awesome. Awesome tamales over here. We've got the mole re-boiling from earlier. See, y'all boy. And then over here, we got Meyer on the grill. He just got home. He's doing hot dogs, hamburgers, and chicken. Over here, yeah, check it out. I'm gonna come over there in a second, baby. We have Cheetos, macaroni and cheese, and I have the cabbage that I was doing this morning, the cabbage, corn. Let's come over here and see. Oh my goodness, he's making little sliders, some of the turkey hot dogs, chicken legs on the grill. My goodness, everything looks yummy. So it's almost time to eat, and the kiddos are getting ready to start. So happy Father's Day. You got your new hat? Look at your new hat.